This is it, the grand finale.
Hello everybody and welcome to today's match on the field. And this is now today's
Pretty
lineup.
easy to guess who'll be the happier manager at this point.
Yeah, these games are a real learning curve because you're coming up against teams and individual opponents that are unlikely to stick to what you really like them to do. That plays on your concentration and your ability to improvise against what you're facing whilst playing your part in your own team's tactics. So it really is time to switch on here.
Ball gets on the way.
Look, we can only hope for a final that will be free-flowing and end-to-end and highly entertaining, but fear of defeat can often dominate emotions, so don't be surprised if it gets nervy and tense.
Araujo. Kabossi. Forward it goes. Nano. Yamal is making his way forward. He's having to go it alone for now. And they've hooked it clear. Who can latch onto that? Well intercepted. Saw the danger and got to it. Nano. And they break away, and this is promising. A foul and a free kick's been given. Kicks it a long way. Kabossi. Araujo. De Jong. Looking to exploit the space. Looking to exploit the space. Whistle goes. Referee just gives the throw. And the cross cleared away.
Barcelona are onto something here. That's about the third time a cross has been worked down that left-hand side. It's going to be key to this because it may look a bit predictable by playing on this weakness and going down that side. But this fella's just going to take some stopping because he has all the skills to make it work repeatedly. They're going to have to do some adjusting now to try and contain this threat. Someone's going to have to take charge of defensive duties and sort this out.
Has got it back. Showing some good skills, but ultimately unsuccessful. Barcelona not making much progress at the moment. Plays it upfield. Is picked out nicely. And the assistant referee has his flag up for offside. Could make something of this. Goal in sight, and then finish. He created a great chance there.
Rodrigo certainly did his part with a lovely pass, and unfortunately the loveliness ceased there.
Wins it back. Nano. He ran into trouble and the free kick's been given. That one has just about been dealt with. Has got away. Away to safety. spotty. Both sides deadlocked. Ah, good interception, just what they needed. And he'll shoot here. He couldn't quite beat it right.
Mbappé, yeah, a knuckleball, and that's the stuff of goalkeeping nightmares.
Knocks it through. Mbappé loses out physically. A foul, yes, referee's given it. He could be booked here. Seems not. The referee's going to keep the cards in his pocket this time, but he may not be so lucky again. Could get in here. And he'll get the shot away here. Real Madrid have scored. That could turn out to be a big, big goal. It just couldn't have been placed any better.
Now that's what I call finishing, right in the corner. He knew instinctively who was where and didn't need to waste any time weighing things up. That's a cracking goal.
After 31 minutes is
Have the all-important opener.
11.
Well, look, from experience, I can tell you that the first goal is always vital in any final. It can make such a psychological difference.
De Jong. Hardly anything between the sides. Drives it in. He scores. Now back in business. Was that on target? He'll certainly try and claim it.
After 34 minutes is number 3.
They kick off with parity restored.
Well, they just couldn't have responded any better. Yeah, there's the old cliche about how teams can lose focus after scoring, but you still have to take your chances. Brilliant.
Miguel. Nano. Who can latch onto that? Knocks it in. Up for that one. He couldn't quite turn it in.
Yeah, and it all came from very good trickery in the wider position, but quite a static defence. Was pretty fortunate to survive that little episode. It should have been much worse.
Gavi. He got back very well there, was good defending.
I think it's great to see that kind of application and desire from a forward who wants to help out his defence. I think, you know, any good team really, your striker should be the first line.
Decent strike!
Oh, listen, I think you can understand at times that the pace of the game pressures players into split-second decisions, and sometimes they just make the wrong one, and I think he would have been better placing that.
2 added minutes has
Nano.
been indicated.
That's going to go a long way. And they've reclaimed it. Real Madrid head into the half-time break with a narrow lead, 2-1. So we're already into the second period. Looking to exploit the space. Lewandowski loses out physically. Valde. De Jong. Yamal. Pedri. Cleared away from immediate danger. Yamal. Gabotti. Gavi. An important interception, things were starting to look dangerous. Bellingham. Miguel. Knocks it through. And suddenly the defence is on the back foot. Determined to make his way through. Shoots. Off target.
Barcelona just served up a reminder of how good they can be on the break. Their method is clear.
Mendy. Mbappé. Through the middle it goes. Oh, that's neat. He decides to shoot. Away. Wants to get a cross in from here. Looking for width. And a cross. Yamal.
The attendance for this match was 71,649.
Promising movement. Some dangerous moments, but he was there to intervene. Nano. Forward it goes. Here's a shot. He misses, only narrowly though.
Well, when it becomes that speculative, I think it requires something from the very top drawer, and he had to think a little bit more about that. In the end, he's just opted for raw power.
Knocks it through. Nano. Gavi. Pedri. De Jong. Pedri. He's caught him there. The referee just wants to have a word with him by the looks of it, probably about keeping his composure and his temper in check. It's a wonderful save.
Well, what a tester for the goalkeeper, because it was struck with real venom, and I thought he dealt with it really well.
And a much-needed intervention that was too. Knocks it through. The danger was there. He dealt with it well.
There's a real confidence about them, and they look as though fitness levels and energy are still strong, but they have to maintain possession.
Maybe now. Wasn't taking any chances there. Gavi.
Well, I think it's that time when you have to commit numbers forward in hope of grabbing an equaliser. I mean, defenders need to take that risk too now.
Well played, that got them out of trouble.
Well, they're not been troubled too much at the back, so they can play on the front foot, but losing possession still presents danger. Real Madrid. Well, I think they've shown a lot of courage in looking for another goal, but if it backfires, the coach will certainly come in for some criticism. They need to keep the ball.
He was well positioned, just what they needed.
Barcelona need to give it everything they have, kitchen sink included.
Vinicius Junior.
Well, I suspect there'll have been a few nails chewed off during that attack. How they survived, I'm not quite so sure, but their lead is intact, and that's all that matters.
There will be 1 minute at a time.
Just a few more moments and this will all be over. He shoots there, and that is it. Certainly no shortage of effort or drive in that search for an equaliser, which so nearly came to fruition in the dying seconds. But effort alone can't win you matches. That is just the nature of the game. You need luck as well. And there we have it. They are the Cup champions. They've finally done it here today, to the delight of their manager, and just as significantly their fans, who I'm sure will be celebrating this victory for a long, long time to come. Well, moments like this will live forever in the memories of the fans, the players, the coaching staff and the manager. Unforgettable highs and lows along the way, and at long last, they've been crowned as champions.